Gets us going once more.
Namdin clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Tchouaméni, this is a promising build-up. Rice. And he's chosen to go back. And here's Bellingham. Olise. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Surely now! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Backward it goes.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Haaland is onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni, and here's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Haaland looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Dembele. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And that has left him in a heap. He's found space here. Shot could... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Namdin have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Barella. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goes for a shot! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 18.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Coming on the field, number 21.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for them.
That is a great pick out. There's the shot! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Olise. Coming on to replace him is number 5.
And it's
Yunus.
Rice.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, terrible pass.
Nam Dinh really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Mendes receives it in a wide position. Chouameni. Haaland, who does have an assist to his name. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. And he's gone backward here.
There will be 3 minutes
And now the breakaway. Vitz. And here's Yamal. Flings it across. Saliba clears it away. Llorente deals with that comfortably. And there goes the final whistle. Nam Dinh pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Olise. A probing pass. And it's made its way to him. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Olise. Barella. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Oh, good take. Rice! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Namdin with the corner, there first. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. Rice. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So it is still 0-0. Haaland, real chance! And he can thump it away. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's chosen to go back. Can he get... Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Chouameni.
Vietnam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Olise. And it's Bellingham. Saliba. Nuno Mendes. For Rice. Saliba. Here's Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. Olise. To Barella. Olise. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bellingham. And that's a good ball. Tries a deft little ball. He's having a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Namdin really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Has to go back here, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Olise. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
For Olise. And it's Barella. Barella proves just a little bit too strong. Olise running with the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet. Olise looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Olise. Here's Tchouaméni. Pass somewhat off target.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dembele. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Haaland. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Namdin have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Tchouaméni. Looking for options for movement. It's a sweeping cross. Saliba picks it up from the goal kick. Tchouaméni. And it's Rice. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Strokes it back. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Eder Militao, good purposeful running this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! How they've waited, now they have it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Haaland being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Llorente. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Upamecano, just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Namdin really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Yamal. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a think far post.
On the field, number 38, Schwerbenbach.
Mendes is there, and he can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitutions taking place.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Haaland is onto it in a flash. Nicked it back promptly. And he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni, the final 5 minutes. Yamal makes a move down the right. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Olmo. Mbappe!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Taken back almost at once. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that's that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
We are glad to inform
Your reflections then, Jim.
Namdin really couldn't get going in the first half, and it has to be said, with no marked improvement after the break, I thought it was going to be a matter of time before they got caught out eventually, and it turned out to be that way for them, sadly.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.